Today we will be testing the Trendilo indicator. Before we do, if you have not watched the first videos on the channel and the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. You can find a link down below to sign up for TradingView. If you use that link, you'll save a little bit of money on your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. If you are interested in a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested along with their win rates, you can sign up for our Patreon. And you will receive a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested. You can find a link to our Patreon down below in the description. We also have a Patreon only exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators, a list of winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Trendilo indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 97 different strategies with 28 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 84% win rate. That is the strategy with the Z-score probability indicator and the Academy of Forex indicator. I'll put a thumbnail of it up on screen right now, and I'll also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. You can just click on that video and it will take you straight there to view that strategy. We've also tested a total of 932 indicators with 387 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 110 of the winning indicators. 39 of them have been able to maintain the winning status, the best two, a 76% win rate. Now keep in mind that we test most of these indicators and strategies on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Alright, so today we are testing the Trendilo indicator, and this will be the third and last test that we will do on this indicator. The source video from this for this indicator claimed that it is a secret indicator that is 10 times better than the RSI. And so as I explained in the other videos, basically what we have is a standard RSI type setup with the plot and the zero line, but we have an adaptive upper and lower band that is expanding and contracting with the market. So in the original testing, what we did was we looked for the plot line, the black kind of gray line here. We looked for it to break the middle band or the zero line to the downside or to the upside. And so when it broke to the downside, we would go short. When it broke to the upside, we would go long. In the second video, what we were looking for was a more kind of traditional RSI type setup. So we looked for the green cloud or the red cloud to form as the plot breaks up above the upper band or down below the lower band. And then what we were looking for was a reversal, and so an overbought, oversold type setup. So when it breaks into the upper band or above the upper band into the green zone, we were then looking for the plot line to cross back down below that upper band for a signal to go short. When it broke down below the lower band, we were looking for it to cross back up above that lower band for a signal to go long. Now what we're going to do here on the third test here is we are actually going to look for the plot line to break above or below that upper or lower band, just like before, but unlike before. What we were going to do is we're going to take that for a sign of momentum. And so if you notice that the creator of this indicator colored the upside here green and the downside here red, and so I feel like that is a pretty telling type setup on the indicator itself, in that the creator was looking for us to go long when it breaks to the upside, or go short when it breaks to the downside. We've seen an RSI, or we've tested an RSI very similar to this, where the RSI could be a sign of momentum in one direction or another as it breaks out to the upside or the downside. So when we get that plot line that breaks up to the upside in the green zone here, we are going to go long. When it breaks to the downside here in the red zone, we are going to go short. So let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. Alright, the first signal that we get is a long signal. So we get that break to the upside right here. You can barely see the green just kind of pop up there on that plot line, and it looks like we pretty much immediately get a sharp pullback. Looks like it hasn't quite stopped us out yet, and it hasn't quite hit our take profit. Let's just go ahead and play this forward. Alright, so it looks like that is going to hit our take profit. Let's just double check. Alright, so pullback was about 115 pips roughly there. And then we make a nice spike right back to the upside there. And so that one does get us to our take profit. Let's see where we were at here. There, looks like we hit it on this candle right here. So let's go ahead and continue on. Alright, the next signal that we pick up is also a long signal. You can see that it dips down just barely here. It doesn't technically cross below, but it looks like the upper band and the plot line were at the same coordinate. So if you look right here at these numbers, hover over this one right here, you see the plot line, the first number there, and the second number is the upper band. We're right at the same number, and so we lose the green background, and then we pick it up right here as it spikes back up and breaks out one more time. Looks like we do get a nice move to the upside there. That does get us to our take profit. And looks like we might get another breakout right here. And it looks like, unfortunately, this one is going to get stopped out. Yes. Alright, so what we're going to do now is just go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are looking for a profitable trading strategy, I highly suggest you check out the best strategy that we have tested on the channel here. It was able to achieve an 84% win rate. I'll put a screenshot up of the thumbnail to that video right now. I'll link to it up in the corner, and I'll also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. Like I said, it is a highly profitable trading strategy. Was able to achieve an 84% win rate. It uses one of our custom indicators that we've developed here on the channel, as well as a trading view indicator, and all around it is a wonderful trading strategy. I highly recommend you check that out. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel. I highly recommend it. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Get this scroll back. Alright, let's go ahead and count it out and see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have 10 trades all together, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 winning trades. And so unfortunately that is not going to meet the 60% criteria either, just like the other two. Even though this one did better than the first setup, and I think somewhere around the same as the second setup, it is not going to meet that 60% criteria that we are looking for. Pretty much get you at a 50% win rate. And so yeah, I mean, all in all, it seems like it's kind of about the same that we were getting from the RSI. I think actually the RSI itself did a little bit better, if I remember right. The first setup on the RSI got us to that 60%. So, but nonetheless, like I said, this one's going to stay on the no list, and we'll move on to the next video from here.